Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jeff. Welcome back to the channel. Right now, we're going to be watching a review from Pay It or Wait of Power Season 6, Episode 12. He Always Wins. Um, Personally, I'm not in love with the whole flashback sequences per episode of um, of everybody who's a suspect. It feels like a cash grab as far as a way to extend out the season. Um, that's and I wasn't looking forward to the character Paz's backstory. I wasn't really excited for her episode because that means the episode's gonna be focused on her. And as a character, I'm not really in I'm not I'm not really invested in her backstory enough. That said, she did do a really good job as far as her acting was amazing, and it made for a solid episode. That being all things considered, I didn't hate the episode, even though if you told me a month ago that this episode was going to be about this situation, I'd be like, well, I'm gonna skip that episode. Um, so but it was decent. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and check out what Sharon has to say. I like her reviews, her review channel. She's very talented and gifted as far as um giving detail into her reasoning of what she likes and what she doesn't like. And yeah, it's a good channel. You guys should definitely subscribe. All right, let's see what it is.
Hey everyone, it's Sharonda from Pay or Wait, and today I'm going to be reviewing Power Season 6, Episode 12, He Always Wins, okay? And you know why I didn't win? Because I forgot to tell you guys that I was in LA for the Critics' Choice Awards, so that's why I wasn't able to do a review. I'm doing it now, my first free day in Atlanta. So, like I said last week, I'm not a fan of these like flashback episodes. I know that everybody was like, "Oh, I like it. I think it's gonna be cool." Now y'all see with this type of episode, it's not fun anymore. Okay, especially when you focus your entire episode on a character that don't nobody care about. Who care about Paz? Because I sure as heck don't. I don't care about this lady.
I think
I'm
yeah.
sorry that your sister died, ma'am, but like you don't need your whole episode. Like you got all these suspects left, and you gonna do a whole episode on Paz? I didn't understand it. It really bothered me. But let me go ahead and recap the episode. And let me just let you guys know when I'm doing a review on the episode, like it's spoiler. I talk about
Oh yeah,
spoilers.
yeah.
Some
This is
got
yeah.
really upset
It should
last
go
week
without saying, but
that they
yes,
didn't
if
know
you
this
haven't
was going to
watched
be
it and
spoiler,
you
and I
don't
was just
want
really
this to be
confused. I was just
ruined,
like, but it's an
pause
episode review. I
this
don't know if I can
video,
review an
go
episode
watch
without
the
talking about the
episode, and then
episode.
come back.
But just
Okay.
so everybody knows, we about to do spoilers. So passing up here having dreams
camera.
about Ghost killing her sister, and I gotta hear her scream again,
There we go.
murder, murder, you murdered my sister. Okay, girl, like how many times people gotta tell you like he didn't do it, but you just in her mind she's so convinced that he has something to do with her death, which he technically does, but it wasn't him who pulled the trigger. So she's taking care of her dad, and she's moved into Angela's apartment, and her son is with her as well. So I was really annoyed by her son. Like, I really have to take time to talk about this because he was like, "What's up with the money? Am I gonna be able to go back to school?" I was like, I ain't never seen somebody who was so excited to get their behind back to school. But I was like, "Sir, you asking about Angela money like you was working for her." Like, I just didn't understand the whole episode. What about her money? What am I gonna be able to do? I said, "Sir, do you hear yourself? It's the definition of selfishness. Selfish, okay?
Entitlement.
You're ungrateful. You're selfish, and you're just raggedy all around because he just really bothered me this entire episode. But one of the interesting choices I thought it was for Paz to go talk to Tasha. I know they kind of had, found a common ground at Angela's funeral and how she helped her out. But I was just like, why are you trying to convince Tasha to take Ghost down? And then I like how Tasha's like, he always wins, echoing the words of the title of the episode. But then when she tried to take, like, help me find justice for Angela, I said, ma'am, did you forget that your sister was a homewrecker? Like, did you forget that he was married? He still is married to Tasha? And your sister was smashing her husband, like, messed up her whole family? I I was just like, I don't know why you felt like saying that you wanted to get justice for Angela was really gonna do something for Tasha's spirit and make her want to help you. And I'm glad that Tasha quickly reminded her and let her know about her sister. And so Paz goes and gets a gun. She got this gun the whole episode, y'all. If I see her take that gun in the outside of her purse one more time, I was really gonna scream.
Yeah,
I
was
going to
reckless.
scream.
That was not good writing.
Like, you're not gonna do anything with this gun. And then I was like, how did you make it to all these places with this gun? Because it's not like you were really.
How did she get in the truth with the gun?
Anything and not get caught. I was just mad.
How's she getting the truth with the gun?
Like, why hasn't she been
they not checking at the door?
You didn't need no metal detectors when you went into the ASA's office, the USA's office. I was just confused the whole episode.
I ain't think about that.
Her with this gun. So she talks to Sax. She goes to try to see Sax at work, but Sax got fired. So she talks to Jacob Raggedy behind, and so basically, she then finds out what happened with Sax, how he botched the investigation, and she goes to talk to him and go off on him and just be like, he was like, hey, like your sister was an accomplice. Like she wasn't just getting two shoes that you thought that she was. And so then she decides that she's going to go to Jacob, dig up her body to get this phone that she left in the casket that basically implicates that Angela, basically implicates Angela, because the whole point was she was trying to get her pension. But if you prove that there was like foul play on Angela's end, you don't get your money. Like, ma'am, is it really this serious? Even Junior was like, Mama, is it this serious? She's like, I want justice for my daughter. I want justice for my sister. And I was like, so you just
you gonna blow the whole bag.
All right. Like, I mean, she cool. Like, anyway, she can come back and get you. So just take this money. Like, why are you jeopardizing this?
Yes.
And so she goes through this whole elaborate scheme and how she's gonna trick Ghost. So that's why she wants to go see Jamie at Truth, what we saw in the season finale. And then I was just like, but all you did was basically have him say that Angela was helping him, which forfeited the money. It was no information that Jacob could actually use against Jamie. So I was just like, why did we go through all of that? Like, you had to feel stupid. Like, you had to look at yourself in the mirror, do like them little memes, and they'd be like, who's stupid? You? Like, I just, that was you the entire time, Paz. I just really didn't understand what you thought that you were going to do. But then we see that Tasha ends up telling Paz about Ramona. Like, he got a new boo thing. While you sitting here acting like he loved your sister like that, he got a new little boo thing that he about to ride off into the little sunset with. So I guess this struck a nerve with Paz. Okay, so she was already over this entire thing. But in the meantime of all of this, Jacob now, I guess he's become the new Sax. He's become obsessed with this case. Or first he's obsessed with trying to bring Sax down.
Which was a weird transition.
Angela, all of them. And so we see that he went to knock Raggedy behind, who got a promotion because of Angela. He went to him trying to get information, and Mock was basically like, I'm not helping your Raggedy behind. Like, I don't have time for this. And then we see that Jacob goes to the judge, trying to get them to do an arrest warrant. And so he basically tells him the information that Rodriguez, he literally yelled at Rodriguez about this information earlier in the episode. Like, you basically coerced him into like basically making a false statement in order to save his own behind. But I guess he don't care no more, so he goes to the judge like, I got this witness.
Right. It was a weird transition.
We see that Jacob gets a little visitor. Like, excuse me, knock knock. Who's there? The Democratic Party. And we told you, we're not messing with James St. Patrick. So what are you doing? You need to stop it now. If you have goals, if you have dreams, if you have aspirations to be running with the Democratic Party one day, you need to back down. And so I guess Jacob didn't want to listen to them. I guess he don't like.
I have a theory on that.
And what he cannot do. But we later found out. I guess we could wrap up with Jacob's story, but we later found out that they find out that he was meddling. And still trying to take down Jamie even after they told him no.
They got one out of there. That was crazy.
Well, this is the end of the line for you. At least you made that alive. And he was like, I don't know who you think you know, but I ain't going nowhere. He said, no, boo-boo, that phone call coming real shortly.
My man said, answer it.
And then I was like, wow, they acted real fast. And so he basically got fired. And so I love how all of this ties in with this thing. He always wins. Even in Jamie's death, he still beat. He took down another USA. Like, there has to be a record. Like, you didn't took down another USA from your grave. Like, that's talent right there. I see what you were doing, Jamie, even though I don't think that you're dead. I'll get into that later.
He ain't dead.
But we see that
Ghost ain't dead, y'all.
Junior basically ends up taking Paz's gun because she been walking around town with this gun. Then she finally come home, and then she wake up and she see the gun not there, and then Junior all raggedy, greedy behind, acting like he about to do something to go kill Jamie. So she find him. She tells him to go home. I was just like, Junior just got on my nerves this entire episode. I was like, has he been on any more episodes? Because, or was he just not as annoying as he was to me in this episode? I was like, can someone take him out? I know you're not supposed to be playing the kids. I need to education. Because he was really disrupting my
Man, we've been talking about taking Tariq out for the longest. So
she basically goes into truth. I don't know what the heck she was about to do. So she go into truth. Then she run into Ramona old thirsty behind, talking about it was your kind words that let me know what a good person that Jamie was. And she was like, ma'am, are you serious right now? Why do you want to be with him? And I was like, thank you, ma'am. Why do you want to be with him, Ramona? Like, why are you so thirsty? Like, why? And so basically they kind of have a little disagreement, and then she leave and walk out. Now she playing with this gun. She following, goes around the club. She following him. I'm like, what are you gonna do? Then she pulling a gun out, her purse. I'm like, Jamie, you ain't got no metal detectors in your club.
You overlooked that scene with Ramona in the bathroom. Was it the bathroom? She overlooked that scene. That scene is more. That scene is more important than people are realizing. I think personally.
I'm just still trying to figure out how once again Paz has made it into another building with a gun in her purse and no one has noticed this.
Right.
Especially when she was walking around the party with the gun visible. I was like, hey, don't nobody see his gun? Like, once again, I was confused the entire time. So basically Paz, before she can act like she's gonna pull the trigger, we know she ain't about that life, she realizes her sister put herself in a situation. I was like, thank you. It took 45 minutes for you to figure it out. I don't understand. Actually, it took you a couple seasons plus 45 minutes to figure this out. I was just so confused. But one of the things that I did like about this episode was the interaction between her and her father. So I guess he has dementia or Alzheimer's. I'm like choking, y'all. He has dementia or Alzheimer's. And so essentially, he keeps confusing her brain. The entire episode. We find out that Junior Raggedy behind.
Reminds me when Bomani Jones started choking live on the air. Man was like, help. My man was on ESPN radio about to straight die, bro. He was like, help. I'm sorry.
Can you give her some peace? Because obviously she don't have it. Because she just so consumed with this. And so he kind of tells her the story about how she always feels like she had to try harder than Angela. And so she finally got her peace, y'all. And I was like, okay, she's going to let this go. She's just going to move on with her life now that she ain't got no money. So
she blew the bag.
She goes to talk to Warren and Rodriguez, and this is where we see Spanky all snitch behind, where she finds out that, there's been another shakeup. He doesn't have a job. She says she can't really help her get money. She doesn't think she's going to get the money. Duh, we been knew that. So, I'm really choking. So, essentially, she asked for another favor because she buried her.
You are
trying. I was like, y'all didn't put her back. Like, you got
get some water, fam.
Y'all didn't put her right
it's
back
cool.
I thought that was disrespectful. So, we see she goes to the funeral. She goes to the cemetery to put her back in the grave. Sack's Raggedy behind her. Called it a favor. I was like, you were so disrespectful to Angela. I don't even know why you feel comfortable being here for all of this, but whatever. She gets a call, and then we see that she's at an attorney's office. And I was like, hey, Alvin from Cosby Show. I can't remember his real name, but that's his name.
Yeah, Jeffrey Owens, yeah.
And so we see that they're settling Jamie's estate. I was like, this was real quick. I was like, I thought he just got murdered, because, she had saw on TV that he was murdered. And we see Kate Raggedy behind Tommy Mama walk out, and she was talking about my other son, don't think this is a hoax. So I was like, he really left Kate Raggedy behind some money. I don't know what he left her, but he ended up redoing his will after Angela died, and so basically he left money to Paz. The whole time Paz was trying to get some money off, and then she says, I don't want it. I said, ma'am, I know you done found peace, but you better take that debt burn money. You ain't got no money. Your Raggedy son definitely got no money asking, can he go to school? I was just like, who are you? Don't be a saint right now. Like, take that money, girl. Then she runs to Tasha. Tasha, I was like, oh, okay, Tasha. you got your wig on? You got a nice little outfit on? I said, where you get all this money, girl? So she was like, wow, he really left you money. I was like, Tasha, this ain't the time, but okay. You don't even look like you sad that he died. And so essentially, Paz asked her, did she kill Ghost? And she was like, no. And then she was like, but she basically is telling Paz who killed her sister. I was like, Tasha, snitches get stitches. Why are you snitching all of a sudden? Like, I don't understand. You kept it from her this whole time, and now you want to talk about it. I was just like, for what? She just found peace, and now you done disrupted her peace, and now she can't rest again. And so she told her son, I need you to go home with your grandpa. I said, Paz, girl, what are you going to do? You're not about this life. And so she goes down and plays with this gun, child. Bang on the door. Tommy, open the door. Open the door. I was like, if you trying to shoot somebody, why are you banging? You just like open the door. And then she realized the doors are unlocked. She walks in. Tommy's place is completely empty. We don't know where Tommy is at.
He pilled.
I was just like, man, why you didn't take this money? I was happy you told your raggedy son to sit in the waiting room because, like, sir, this is grown folks' business. Sit your little greedy raggedy behind back here.
Did she not take the money? I feel like she did take the money. You just didn't see it. I could be wrong.
But can we really talk about the important thing on how? Why did we spend a whole episode on Paz? Why? Why do we need a whole episode on Paz? We already knew she went about that life, so y'all really didn't need to go through all of this. They try to make it seem like Tasha shot him, but we know Tasha ain't about this life either. So I just still.
I mean, she killed Lakeisha.
I really do. I think that whoever did shoot him tried to make it seem like Tommy did it, and that's why Tommy just ran away. But I personally feel that Ghost is not dead. I think Ghost is just chilling somewhere watching the news. Like, yep, I fooled you guys. Hell, I know they dug up Angie's body, but I don't even care. That might not have been her real body. That could have been a little mannequin or something. I don't know. They could have went to the Madame Tussauds Museum and had a whole little replica made. I'm not sure. But I think both of them chilling somewhere, having a good time. They felt like that was the only way for both of them to get out completely with no strings attached. And so I think that they witness protection. Those are just my thoughts. But I don't think he's dead. I definitely don't think Ghost is dead. I might give it to you that Angie's dead, but I don't know why all of a sudden we start bringing Angela up all of a sudden again. So I just wouldn't even be shocked. Like, if they said she alive, I'd be like, yeah, because, like, we made amends with this, but y'all still talking about it, so I'm just highly confused. But for these last 3 episodes, can you do more than one character in the episode? It looks like we're going to be talking about Vincent, the whole thing with them killing Benny. Tariq's going to be in it. Tasha's going to be in it. It seems like there's more people involved, but there's only 3 episodes left. So I think we need to step it up. This was a wasted episode, you guys. Like, you didn't need all of this. 45 minutes of her walking around pulling a gun in and out of her purse. It was just too much, especially with the son. Don't let him come back for the rest of the season. I just need peace in my life for 3 more episodes. So those are pretty much my thoughts on Power. Season 6, episode 12. He always wins. Even in death, Ghost still wins. So my name is Sharna from Pair Waits, and if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends, and make sure you hit the notification bell. And I love you guys 3000. I'll see you soon.
All right, so that's funny. Yeah, I don't think Ghost is dead. I had a theory that got changed towards the end with Tasha and Paz. Because what Tasha did has thrown a wrench into my theory. And my theory really came together. Shout out to my cousin Jen. Because I was thinking something. And then she texted me. And she pretty much pieced together the thoughts that was like scrambled in my head. And that is, and I don't ask me the why, because I don't know the why. I don't know why this would be the case, but this just seems like this is where everything is headed. That scene with Ramona and Paz in the bathroom, when she said some people are just unstoppable, I don't think that was a throwaway line at all. I think that was foreshadowing. But, well, I don't even know if foreshadowing is the correct phrase. I think Ramona is helping help Ghost fake his death. And now that we got the Democratic Party jumping in on this episode again, I don't think that was a wait. I don't think that was just a throwaway scene either. They told Warner like, "Hey man, get lost with this. Like you done investigating this guy, right? We haven't seen a body. They had the news, at the crime scene, but you ain't see. I don't think there was. I don't recall, anybody being dragged out on a gurney. I don't know. I don't know the why of this, but I feel like Ramona and the Democratic Party have helped Ghost fake his death. And at first I was saying he got everybody in the clear. Tommy in the clear, Tasha in the clear, his son in the clear. Because his thing was maybe Tariq should take ownership of what he did. And again, I don't think that was a throwaway line. He was talking about going to trial and winning, blah, blah, blah. But I think they just came up with this alternative. I don't know why the Democratic Party would help Ghost fake his death, unless they think that it will guarantee victory for their candidate. With him, I don't know. I don't know the logic behind that, but I think that's what's happening. Now, when Tasha snitched on Tommy, the pause, that kind of threw a wrench into that theory. Because again, I was thinking everybody was gonna be in the clear, and I was thinking the final scene of the final episode was gonna be like Dark Knight Rises final scene with Bruce and Alfred seeing each other at a resort. It's gonna be that type of thing where Ghost is with Ramona somewhere and Angela's dead. I got Angela being dead. But Ghost is somewhere with Ramona. Over there, see Tommy. On the other side, they see Tasha and Tariq, and everybody just rides off in the sunset. That's what I had. Cheesy. This show has been jumped the shark, so it does. I mean, that shouldn't be a surprise to anybody if that's what actually happened. But yeah, but Tasha telling Paz, that throws that theory, that hurts that theory, and that's more of a she needs Tommy to be distracted because Tommy found out or knows that she killed Lakeisha. But at first I was thinking, I like even Lakeisha getting killed. I felt like before that scene happened that Tommy was in on that. At that bathroom scene, I'm like, okay, I think everybody's in on this. I think Tommy was in on knew the fact that Lakeisha had to go because she was going, she wasn't gonna be able to hold that information in the whole time. But now I don't know, that kind of made things interesting. I don't know, but tell me guys what you think. What do you think? Do you think Ghost is dead? If so, what's your theory behind who's helping him? If he is dead, who do you think did it? But once again, thanks for tuning in. If you would, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. I'm gonna be dropping these videos back to back. And that's all I got. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.